we can request a rocket with nothing but polymers. And we can just deliver it right here on site. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Surviving Mars episode 20, where we have pretty much all the funding we could want, and then even all the research we could want. At this point, it's just a matter of getting to those milestones. So it's time we started. Oh, and look at this one, 40% workers in workshops. That's pretty... okay, that seems like a new milestone, but we've also got this new notification that our drone hub was experiencing high demand. So we're actually going to increase this one to 50. Simply because we can. Let's go ahead and order some more drone prefabs. Think a good 33, keep everyone busy over there. We do have a food issue, so let's get one of our transport bots.
Resources are low.
To pick up some food and come drop it off over here. Because the farm dome is still... well, no, so it just completed the cover crops and it hasn't had a chance to complete the apples yet. They should all be on that at this point. Right, none of them are making cover crops anymore. Over here we have pretty good attendance for machine parts and for electronics and for polymers. Very good. Alright. For the research, we're doing the resilient architecture. That's just going to help our resources. At that point, we probably want to go with gravity engineering, correct, interplanetary astronomy, that's fine, and then we'll do microfusion after that. Okay, let's go ahead and speed things up. We still have a pretty good power surplus, but it's not as good as it could be. Yeah, I can't help but feel like we're going to need some more. Landing pad. A dedicated landing site that protects nearby buildings and vehicles from dust during rocket landings and takeoffs. Ooh. You don't say. Apparently there's been a little update. Let's see what else there is. No, everything looks the same there. Fungal farm. Dumping site. Depot. Universal depot. So this is pick and then pick that. Yep. Okay. Passage connects nearby domes, sharing power and life support. Start and end on... wait a minute. Tell me that again. Passages must start and end on an empty hex inside a dome. Oh. That are directly connected with passages to their residential dome. Oh my. So we could start this one here and then it has to end. Oh, it's too far. It doesn't. Okay. Well, this changes the way we can plan some of the next domes out. That's not going to help individuals here. They're sort of in their own little microcosm. Their own little personal domes with their own little issues. What do we need? Electronics and polymers. Let's start requesting some aid here. I think 55 of each ought to do it for now. We are stockpiling rare metals. Let's go ahead and start exporting those again. So I think we're going to land some rockets at this point. I was looking at the map.
On the space elevator.
Yay! I was looking at the map. So over here we have, yes, this very high, very deep rare metals. Some more rare metals, and then deep water as well. So I thought we could do one of those wonders over here that heats up the surrounding area, so we can negate some of this cold. Actually, in that way, I kind of want to do the microfusion first. Let's do that, and if we can, let's outsource a little bit more. Yeah. So 2 souls. Very good. That'll happen fairly quick. Cold wave starting in 13 hours. Shouldn't be a problem. And then again, actually, that is going to take a lot more power than we're currently using. There we go. So this area over here should get all built up, and then we'll upgrade these quickly. We have plenty of materials, plenty of food. We are going to request more food from the space elevator. We must need a bigger farming dome, is really all I can figure. There you go. Bring down 200 food.
Funding received.
Same thing, we're going to pick up from there and bring it here. Which really that's going to change shortly because we're going to be looking at a lot of food there here pretty soon. I'm mostly concerned about the power consumption that's going to go up as soon as the cold wave starts. I had not thought of that. Ooh, look at the demand on the drones. Oh, it's only medium. That's not so bad. How much has the open air gym? Yeah, see, the open air gym just really doesn't get any use. I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, make any sort of statement about that. It is what it is. But if that's the case, we can tear that down and put a better building over there. In fact, let's leave it be for now.
Resources are low.
But we do need to upgrade these so they're not taking employees out of other jobs. Resources are low. No, we've got plenty of food. Don't worry about it. Plus, we're about to have a big harvest. How's our water storage doing? Plenty of water. What are you lacking? You're lacking food? I think they can deliver to you, can they not? Ooh. Not quite. Shuttles are dealing with fuel issues, really. Oh, it's because this drone hub is... No, there should be plenty of fuel. Okay. So it was a little overtaxed at first. Okay, we're still got a power surplus going on. That's good. Let's stop exporting. And for now, I want to do the same thing again. I just want to call in 55 of each. And this way we have so much of a rare metal stockpile. We can afford to pretty much just buy all of our stuff. I believe these nurseries are full. Right, we need a bigger dome dedicated to children and education as a whole. So the gravity engineering is when we get the mega dome. The oval dome is nice. It is neat the way it lets you kind of dual specialize like that.
A colonist has died.
No! Right, is chronic condition. If they have a chronic condition and they don't have an infirmary, they won't make it. They need that infirmary to go to. We're almost done with the microfusion research. Might as well just go ahead and export all the rare metals we can. We have plenty of concrete, plenty of regular metals. The food is starting to back up now. And
research complete.
Yeah, we only had a couple of harvests, which is good. Now we did our microfusion. So I guess it's not really necessary to do this, but we don't want to interfere with the one still growing. There's the food. Look at that. Get the funding up. Let's look at this microfusion, shall we? Artificial sun. This marvel of Martian engineering produces, colossal amounts of power. It provides light for nearby solar panels during the night in addition to heating the surrounding area. It consumes vast amounts of water on startup. Ooh, okay. Produces 1,000 energy. It seems kind of paltry when you compare these fusion reactors to giving us 300 apiece, but I suppose the fact that it heats up the surrounding area and lets you place solar panels around it is pretty darn neat. Now, is it only gonna provide solar power for this area? I wonder. Let's go ahead and we're going to start the tunnel process to get down that way.
Funding received.
There we go. We want to go as far as it can take us. That's too far. Let's see what's around us over here. A little bit of rare metal. That's probably okay. You're out of power. No, you're not. You just have nothing to explore. There you go. Alright, and the next tunnel will be sort of right off of it, like that. Boom. There we go. There you have it. Okay, energy is connected. There you go. Pipes are connected. All right, so let's see what kind of stuff we want to see out here. The first thing we're going to need is a drone hub out here.
Anomaly analyzed.
Right, we're going to need storage for rare metals, obviously. And then probably one for regular metals too, just so they'll clean up the area. I don't think we need a universal depot, although that would facilitate the construction here, wouldn't it? So let's say this universal depot can accept everything except... It doesn't need to bring food. There you go. Now let's get the RC rover number 1 over here. That should get some stuff moving. So let's see. This is also a deep underground water deposit, and so is that one. Really? Oh, maybe I should have done the tunnel a little more central. Actually, yes. Hasn't even been started yet. We can totally change it. Maybe something like this. We'll run a pipe out here. That's not going to be heated though, but that's okay. And then we're going to need power. I don't know why I left it paused for some of that. That was kind of unnecessary. So we're going to unpause it. I'm just going to get our plan sort of laid out here. I think for these really deep water wells, we can absolutely sort of double team our extractors. Probably even set up 4 of them, to be honest. And in this way, we can make sure that a lot of our issues with water are non-issues from now on. I think that's got everything connected. Then we can see where the solar panels go. Actually, it's probably going to be best if we put as little in and out of the solar panel region as possible. Right, we can sweep the lines way up here. Oh, except that one. We don't need that one. There we go, that should do it. Okay, how's the RC rover doing over here? Very good, we're getting things done. Excellent. Now let's go attend this area. Same thing, it's going to need a drone hub. Let's try to get one centralized. Oof, that can reach everything. Maybe not a thing we can do, right? So we're going to need 2 of them. Unfortunately, it looks like we will. Well, we're going to need to cover the rare metals down here as well, so that's all right. We'll do one there, and then we'll do one up here. Should make everything work. Let's get ourselves a universal depot. Again, no food. Rare metals and regular metals. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. At this point, we know we're going to need a lot of concrete, metals, and polymers. The only thing we don't have a lot of are polymers, so one of the things we can do is we can request a rocket with nothing but polymers, and we can just deliver it right here on site. And in fact, we can have another rocket full of polymers. Just come and land right on site. And that'll cover all of our polymers. Speaking of, we probably should hold off on shipping out those rare metals. We're down below 100. We do need to keep making electronics. Oof, but then we did just get paid even more. Oh my goodness. I guess there's no point to not outsource at this point, just to get it done. See, I think after that we'll do the rejuvenation treatment, and oh, let's do this localized terraforming. Building construction costs and metals and concrete reduced by 20%. Yes, that too. All of it. We're going to research it all eventually. So we'll get these rockets going, and then yeah, we're going to get this done. This is going to be good. These are waiting on concrete. There we go. Now we've got even more drones in the area. Very good. This is taking all the concrete right now, but we can ease that up a little bit. So we know we have a ton of concrete over here. Oops, not over there. Not so much. Concrete here.
Research complete.
I guess we'll just deliver it there. Sure. Why not? It's good enough. Interplanetary astronomy. That's one that I'm excited about too. Peering beyond the veil of the unknown, this radio telescope gives access to new breakthrough technologies and boosts overall research. I like new breakthrough technologies. Makes sense we'd sort of have this up here by the research dome, if we can find a spot for it that... Yeah, right there, right?
Milestone achieved.
There's 500 colonists. Looking good. Yeah, we'll just queue that up. And we'll send a couple more rockets with electronics. So let's go ahead and request... let's see, we're going to need 300 electronics for this one. So we'll need 2 rockets. 2 rockets of 150 electronics. Oops, we're going to need to buy a rocket. Yes, we're going to buy a new rocket. Because our Mars industry is kicking it right now. There we go. Concrete and metal will be on the way. You are within range of the drone. You have a cable connection. Excellent. So we'll get both of those little wonders built up. You know, for this water, I think we should also set up a few of them. There we go. It's a little messy, but you know what? It'll work. There you go. We're going to have a tremendous amount of water now. How are you not on the... Oh, I see. Okay, all right. Everybody's got to get a pipe connection. Right, we're producing so much water now. This thing, we should have everything we need to start this up. Let's go ahead and land our polymers here. And then we can set up a little landing pad to pick up all this rare metal, and then probably a fuel refinery over here as well. Wouldn't hurt. Start making more fuel. Because we can, let's see, modify. We can modify all these extractors here. Let's just go ahead and hold the button down to do them all. Very good. Drone has a heavy load. Let's request a few more prefabs then for this drone hub. This one's going to be busy after all.
We have a food shortage. Resources are low.
Did I not request the last rocket with electronics? I'm so confused. Resources, starving electronics, or starving electronics. No, starving colonists. Why are you guys starving? You need a drone hub over here, don't you? I know. It's okay, we'll get it squared away. We just need you guys to have access to all this food over here. That's all. We really shouldn't have food problems again for quite some time. Look at that, 500 food. Now one of the things we can also do over here is we can start looking at getting all of these rare metals up. We're already... Nope, wrong one. We're already pulling a lot of rare metals. We can pull even more. In fact, I think we're going to start pulling the ones that... I think we're going to start pulling the ones that are very rich. We're going to start pulling from them twice. It really just makes sense. More than anything else. Oh, here it goes. All clear. Water, stored water. Okay.
A colonist has died.
No, another chronic condition. Oh, they really need an infirmary over here. I guess if I gave them the infirmary instead of the electronics store. But all right, we're gonna get rid of an alley. We're gonna put an infirmary in the research dome. Really, I should have done that kind of a little bit ago. But it's never too late to do better, right? There we go. Now, if you have a chronic condition, you'll be okay.
Research complete.
Still storing water. Water shortage. Ooh. This is going to be good, though. All right, you're ready to go. Take off. Ooh. Ooh, look at it go. There it goes. Boom, 1,000 power. Yep, and it's just that little area it heats up. That's okay, though, because this is where we can get really cool with the solar panels. And it's not super important, but I mean, it's kind of cool that it runs the solar panels all the time. I think that's kind of neat. All right. That's a start. That'll be kind of cool. So then I guess we need like this, that. Let's see. Touch 2, 2, 2. I think this will be okay. Well, maybe not. No, it's gonna need. They're gonna have to hop. It's gonna have to hop and touch each solar panel. I think that's okay though. Here to here to here. We could do this. It's just each wire sort of has to touch solar panels to join them together. And that way we don't use up that much space and we have another ability to put solar panels behind it. See, it says they're not connected because it hasn't finished all the connections yet. That's kind of cool though. I like how they're pointing at it. That's pretty neat. I think we can tie you in there. You can be tied in there. You can be tied in there. Yep, exactly. You're all frozen now. That's okay. We're going to get one of these heaters for you.
Research complete.
And then we're going to get one of these heaters for you as well. Are you ready to leave yet? You're sort of in the way. Thank you. Still have polymers on board. No, abort the launch sequence then. Okay, well, we'll put away all this concrete. We'll just sort of get rid of this concrete. All of it, please. Pick up the polymers. There we go. Now all the drones have work to do. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. I wish the heat zone's not as big as I would like, but that's... I have to admit that's pretty cool. And all our bonus power goes to research, so we just spiked our research a little bit. Ooh, speaking of spiking research, we should land our electronics shuttles over here. Yeah, there we go. That way we can get the Omega telescope built. What else are we researching? Yeah, more colonists. Oh, we're full. Okay. We must have a tremendous amount of water now. Which is great. Let's start producing more fuel over here. This area is going to be a hot spot. This area is going to be a hot spot for shuttles coming and going. There we go. Extra polymers, eh? Let's go ahead and deliver them here. Alright, that drone's dealing with some issues. That drone hub is... This shuttle is good. We'll go ahead and send it back. Come on. Shuttle's not there anymore. Thank you. I almost just want to put more solar panels around it just because it looks so cool.
Meteor incoming.
Oh no! A shooting star. That doesn't sound good. Can you get the solar panel? No, of course not. There, that'll work. Stand by. There's an elegant way to do this. I know there is. So it won't be symmetrical. That's okay. It's okay. We'll make do. Oh, we're starting to go back around. Let's cancel that one and probably that one too. In fact, this one and that and this one. There. Now at least looks a little bit more symmetrical. Every little bit helps with the power, right? Okay, where were we? We were dealing with fuel refineries. Let's go one there and one there. I think for the dumping site here, we'll just put down a couple. Because why not? That'll help give them a place to turn the rocks back into concrete. Let's look what this launch pad is all about. I wonder if it needs power.
Breakthroughs discovered.
No, I guess not. That's pretty cool. Let's build a dedicated spot for the rocket. Breakthroughs discovered. What did we learn? Superior pipes. Instant and free pipe construction. Pipes don't suffer from leaks. What? Oh, yes! Good vibrations. Domes restore sanity to their inhabitants' every soul. That's pretty good. Vocation-oriented society. Colonists gain 10 bonus work performance when all their stats are in the green. Well, that's going to be really good stuff. Really good stuff. What are you guys doing? Oh, tell me you're not carrying... Okay. We're going to solve that. We're going to solve that. There you go. Just don't worry about carrying all the stuff down there. Please. Please don't. Please don't. I'll tell you what you can do, though, is you can start a little concrete depot so that you can turn all this wonderful waste rock into concrete. That'll work. No work shift. No. Nope. No inactive work shifts are allowed. You must work constantly. And while we're at it, we're just going to keep the rare metals going. Because any of these large ones, you've barely scratched the surface.
Received.
We're going to double up. That's right. And there's another one over here. Yes, we're going to double up on this one as well.
Complete. Dust storm approaching.
I'm a little worried about that. A little bit. We might need to send a rocket here with more of these RC transports. We've got a lot of food. We should be good on everything. Just about. Do we have any more active metal mines? Oh, we do. We do. They're all running. Okay. This one is still not working. Yeah, turn the building off. The deposit's gone. Just make sure we get all of our work shifts squared away here. No, no! No, no. There you go. I dare say we're going to have money so fast now, and I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. Yeah, here, you. Pick up all these Wait. Is there no place to drop off the electronics? Are there any electronics there? There are not. And why are the drones not picking them up? Oh, it's out of range. That's okay, we're gonna bring the RC transport over here. That ought to help our cause. Maybe a little bit. Or maybe we just need another drone hub over here. This is going to be a dedicated drop-off area. It probably wouldn't hurt. In fact, we want fuel drop-off over here as well. Very good, very good. We're going to have more than enough rare metals now. Now it's just about keeping the fuel going.
Funding received.
And we should be good. Still dealing with lots of drone issues. What are you bringing back? They're still carrying all the way to that rock dumping site. That's interesting. Let's modify all of our extractors to be more proficient. Oh, look at that. I love it. This is great. And we've got the big telescope on over here. Are you ready to leave yet? They're still taking your electronics out. Okay. Can we look at our overall... Oof, homeless and unemployed. We've been having a lot of fun, but we need to expand for our population. So we've got our water taken care of for the foreseeable future. Power, research, money. Let's pick the site of our metropolis, because as of right now, we have our little beginning area, our first dome that really encouraged birth, and we have research, farming, manufacturing, which this one is still just going to be a little bit of a hodgepodge. Thinking up here, there's really not anything cold up here. These resource deposits are nothing too tremendously great. We could easily put down a series of domes in here. I think that's the direction we want to go. Over here, there's just too many obstructions. And then we have all this cold terrain down here. Yucky. Don't really want to mess with that. That being said, that's where we're going to go ahead and wrap up the episode. Looking at the time. This has been Surviving Mars, episode 20. I hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. So be sure and come back next time as we begin to make a home for our colonists, now that we've taken care of just about everything else. But until next time, take care.